Hey, how's it going? Um, yeah, so, um, CD Projekt lied. CD Projekt Red lied, and all of Access Media is completely complicit in this lie. I don't know how else to say it, man. Um, I'm sure some people have not had super bad experiences with Cyberpunk so far, but yeah, I just spent the last hour and a half in the Maelstrom mission that they showed during the original gameplay demo. Well, not the original, one of the early ones. And I've had to reload the mission at multiple points from the last checkpoint due to game breaking bugs where I just couldn't progress. Nothing was interactable. Crashed. The game crashed 3 or 4 times on the PlayStation 4 version. Um, I'm playing it on a PS5, by the way, so just for reference. And yeah, and so I've completely restarted the mission from the beginning 4 or 5 times. Got into the end and can't progress. I've killed the final bosses depending on which branches you take in the mission. And when you get the option to interact with people to leave the mission, to finish it, they don't interact with me. I can't talk to them. They don't start talking to me. They just stand there. And yeah, it's really bullshit. I mean, look, I've been saying it for months now. Like, probably since the April delays of Cyberpunk, when they delayed it back in April. They probably should have just delayed it until next year. And I stand by that. Like, honestly, like, I've played early access content flipping games on Steam that are less buggy than this. I mean, that's just in one mission that I've had these problems. Like, if you watch my VODs from the stream, there's a lot of bugs in this game, dude. And it bothers me so much. And like it's weird to get this upset about something because they're fucking video games, but man, like you spend a lot of money on this crap. I've got the fucking collector's edition, dude. And like yeah, I didn't need to get that to be able to play the game, but I was really into Cyberpunk, man. I still am. Like the rest of the game is good, but the amount of bugs, it's inexcusable, and it really bothers me because I feel like it's getting to the point where we're just normalizing this. Where we're just saying, yeah, games come out, they have giant day one patches, they get delayed and still have a shitload of bugs on them. And people will try and use 2020, Corona, all that crap as an excuse for this. And it's not an excuse. Because this has been happening for a long time with every major AAA game that's been coming. Well, not every single one, but almost a lot of them. Like a lot of major AAA video games have been coming out in the last decade. They come out and they just are buggy. Like if they're really buggy, they'll have these huge day one patches, and even then, like there'll still be game breaking bugs for ages. Like we saw this a lot with Assassin's Creed. It's really disappointing. It really is, and it really bothers me because okay, with the review process for this game, so we had all of Access Media, so all of the traditional video game journalism sites. We all know video game journalism today is a joke, right? Yeah, it is. It's a joke. And then we also had a lot of YouTubers who got access to it, and they were all apparently playing on a pre-patched version. So we apparently got this huge patch, like this 50 GB patch that we had to download on the first day. In order to be I couldn't even boot up the game without that patch, right? And this Access Media, they mentioned the bugs, but they weren't allowed to show any footage of it, and because of Cyberpunk, because they weren't allowed to show any footage of it because of CD Projekt Red. And why is that? It's obvious now, because the game was not ready to be released. It should have been delayed. It should have been delayed a year from April. That's it. Like, it should just come out in April next year, right? That would have sucked, but this sucks. This sucks more. Oh, we got shitloads of games, man. Like, I mean, I've got PS5, but I've got heaps of PS5 games to play. But like, man, but there's no shortage of games nowadays, right? It's not like as if people are sitting there fucking sitting on their hands waiting for the next game to come out because they got nothing to do. Like, there's shitloads of games to play, and there's no excuse to not just delay a game until it's ready to come out. It really feels like just greed, honestly. And it sucks to say that because, like, CD Projekt Red, for the most part, have been pretty good about that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? And, like, I know that this shit's gonna get fixed. I mean, I'd hope so, goddamn. Like, this puts, like, Bethesda... Like, this makes Bethesda look like competent developers as far as, like, creating games that don't have a lot of bugs. Like, it's really blowing my mind. Like, I played Fallout 4 on launch night, and I don't remember there being a really big day one patch for that, if there was on PlayStation 4. And, I mean, there might have been, I honestly can't remember, it was a long time ago now. And it was not this buggy at all. Not even close. Like, people go on about, like, Bethesda games being really buggy, and yeah, that's true. And, even Fallout 76 was less buggy than this, man. Like, I played Fallout 76 when it first came out. I played a lot of it when it first came out, man. I played a lot of it. I had actually a good amount of fun, right? I didn't have the issues where I get stuck on one mission and restart the mission like 5 times and reload the mission at checkpoints like 20 plus times in like an hour or two, right? And it's like not like I'm sprinting through, like there's like no, like, as long as I'm sprinting through the game and that's causing me to like the game to just break because I'm going through it too fast or something. Like, I'm playing a stealth melee build, dude. I'm taking my time with the game, but it's just not fun having to like reload a mission over and over again. It's still not working. I just gave up after 2 hours. Like, fuck this, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I turned it down, got a bowl of water, and I came here to record this because, man, I really feel like Access Media is complicit in this, honestly. Because, like, yeah, CD Projekt Red should have been just honest from the get-go. And they did say, oh, we like, the assumption was that they delayed the game, 3 times to fix bugs. And the game is still so buggy, man. Like, I don't get it. It makes no sense that they could delay it that many times and still have like this many bugs. And that's, oh, by the way, that's just one mission, right? If you watch my stream VODs, I was streaming it. I actually ended up saying I'm not going to stream this game because it's too buggy. It's too annoying to play because of the bugs. Like, I really like it. I really like it. I really like Cyberpunk. Okay, I really like it. I enjoy this. I enjoy the aesthetic. I enjoy the universe. I like CD Projekt Red. It sucks. It really sucks. I hate that I feel like this because it's just like, it feels so dishonest. It really does. And I mean, like, I think at the end of the day, like, we know the reason why they didn't delay it again is because of they probably had some actual like obligations, like legal obligations, probably with Xbox and Microsoft because of their agreements or whatever. They probably had some other agreements going on as well to just release the game before the end of the year. Financial obligations as well, shareholders and all that. And I get that. It's just part of business. But man, we're like, honestly, gaming is heading down a really dark path if this is going to be the new normal, where a fucking AAA game comes out and it's not playable for weeks because they need to patch it more. And people will say, oh, it's 2020, COVID, working from home. It's not an excuse, man. That shit's been happening. It's been happening for ages. It's been happening for years. It's not new. It's not just a 2020 thing. It's been happening long before 2020. Okay? I don't know. It's just, yeah. I feel like again, I'm going to reiterate it. I feel like the reason that CD Projekt Red didn't let reviewers use their own footage in those initial pre-release reviews is because they knew the bugs were a serious issue and it would definitely kill a lot of the pre-orders. Yeah, they sold 8 million pre-orders. Cool. It's broken. The game's broken. That's all that's all there is to it, man. Like, and like maybe this is just like some crazy like lone case. Maybe I'm just like the one person in the world who's having just these insane bugs in this one mission. Maybe. But I don't know. It's really disappointing. And it's a real letdown, man. Because I was like, I mean, look, I got fucking like makeup on my face, man. I got my sister to like do makeup on my face for Cyberpunk, like, you know, with the fucking circuitry and shit. I don't know. It's just, it's really disappointing. And I don't know. Like, I honestly feel like just uninstalling the game. Because, yeah, like, I don't see how this is acceptable. Anyways, look, I'm just gonna chuck this up on YouTube. It just, yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I can't be the only person feeling like this, man. It's real letdown. I'm not, like, I'm probably just, I'll try and play it again, but I don't think I'm going to be playing this game until we've got some major patches. Because, dude, like, yeah. Like, I was like, I seriously couldn't progress at all. I've had to, like, today, I've had to reload saves outside of that mission at least 10 times. Outside of that mission where, like, the mission that I was on where I got completely stuck and had to restart it like 5 times. And I can't remember, honestly, I can't even remember exactly how many times, but it was a lot. It was more than once or twice. It was more than 4 times. It was more than 5 times. It's a lot. I had to restart the mission from the beginning and reload checkpoints throughout just to get through it. Like, it's a fucking bad joke, dude. It's a real bad joke. Anyways, I guess that's my rant done. Look, CD Projekt Red lied. I think that's all there is to it. CD Projekt lied. They should have just delayed the game until next year. They should have, I don't know. There's a lot of things wrong with this, and we can't let them get away with it. We have to fucking call them out on this shit because it's not right. Like, it's not right that we pay for a fucking AAA game, right? And it's like not even playable off the disc because it needs a day one patch, and even that day one patch doesn't really fix that much. Alright. Appreciate you for watching. Share it around, like the video, and might see you in some live streams. Catch up.